live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it.
Determine the different terms in algebra. So we have what we call the exponent, and we have the base. What is an exponent? An exponent is a symbol or number at the upper right-hand corner of the variable, constant or expression. It indicates the number of times the variable, constant or expression is used as a factor. What is a base? It is a variable, a constant or expression on which the exponent is applied. It is the repeated factor. We have this one. In c squared, what is the base? C. What is the exponent? 2. In c cubed, what is the base? C. What is the exponent? 3. In c raised to the 4th, what is the base? C. And what is the exponent? 4. So we said that exponent indicates how many times a base is used as a factor. So it means we need to multiply c 2 times. So 3 is our exponent. We need to multiply c 3 times. 4 is our exponent. We need to multiply c 4 times. So the base is c, and the exponents are 2, 3, and 4. So we have also another given. In 2 cubed, what is the base? 2. What is the exponent? 3. In 10y quantity squared, the base is 10y. What is the exponent? 2. 6w raised to the b. What is the base? 6w. What is the exponent? 5. 16wc. What is the base? 16wc. What is the exponent? 11. Next, we have what we call numerical coefficient and literal coefficient. What is a numerical coefficient? It is a constant factor in a monomial. What is a literal coefficient? Is our variable in the monomials. Let's say we have 15xyz. It is a constant factor in a monomial. This is actually a monomial. So, a monomial, what is the constant factor? The constant factor is 15. Literal coefficient is our variables in the monomials. So, they are the letters. What are the letters in 15xyz? The letters are xyz. So, we have the constant as numerical coefficient as 15, and the literal coefficient are x, y, and z. So we have what we call constant and variable. So constant are numbers that have fixed values. In 2a plus 3b, what are the constant? The constant are 2 and 3. That is the constant. Variables are symbol or letters that may take one or more than one value. So we have variables. What are the variables in 2a plus 3b? They are symbol or letters. So they are a and b. So in 2a plus 3b, what are the constant? 2 and 3. And what are the variables? A and b. So we have what we call a term. A term is a constant, a variable, or a product or a quotient of constant and variable. So 2 is a constant term. Y is a variable. It is also a term. 2y is a product of constant and a variable. It is also a term. And 2 third xy raised to the 7, it is the product or quotient of constant and variable. This is also a term, no? So we have what we call algebraic expression. It is a variable, a constant, or a combination of both, which may be related by any of the four fundamental operations. So 2a is an algebraic expression. 2a plus 4b is also an algebraic expression. 2a plus 4b minus 5 is also an algebraic expression. We have what we call monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial, polynomial. What is a monomial? It is an algebraic expression of one term. What is a binomial? An algebraic expression of two terms. What is a trinomial? An algebraic expression of three terms. What is a multinomial? It is an algebraic expression of two or more terms. And what is a polynomial? It is an expression consisting of variables and coefficients related to the four fundamental operations. We'll try to use it. We have this one. If an algebraic expression consists only of one term, it is a monomial. Two term, it is a binomial. Three term, it is a trinomial. Two or more terms, it is a multinomial. So we have only one term, 2x, 8y, and 12xyz. So this is one term, this is also another term, this is also another term. That is a monomial. We have binomial, two terms. How do we know whether it is a binomial? It is separated by a plus and minus. So 2x plus 3y, this is 1. This is another 1. So we have two terms. 10x minus 11y, this is one term. This is also another term. So we have two terms. We have binomial. This is one term. This is another term. We have two terms. We have we have binomial. Trinomial, three terms. 1, 2, 3. So this is a trinomial. This is also a trinomial. This is also a trinomial. What is a multinomial? It consists of two or more terms. So this is a binomial, at the same time a multinomial. This is a trinomial, at the same time a multinomial. And this is a multinomial. So a polynomial. What is a polynomial? It is a monomial or sum of monomial. It is an algebraic expression where all variables were expressed in numerator have non-negative integral exponent. Look at this one. The following are requirements for polynomial. No negative exponent, no fractional exponent, no variable in the denominator, no variable inside the radical sign. I will repeat. If the given algebraic expression has a negative exponent, it is not a polynomial. If it has a fractional exponent, again, it is not a polynomial. No variable in the denominator, no letter in the denominator, no variable inside the radical sign. Now we have this one. 2x is a polynomial, at the same time a monomial. Why? Because a polynomial is a monomial or sum of monomial. Polynomial, this is a monomial, at the same time a polynomial. This one is not a polynomial because it has a negative exponent. This is a binomial, at the same time a polynomial. This is not a polynomial because it has a variable in the denominator. This is not a polynomial. Why? Because it has fractional exponent. Again, how do we know whether it is not a polynomial? It is not a polynomial. It has a negative exponent. It has a fractional exponent. It has a variable in the denominator. And the radical sign doesn't have a variable. So we have the given. So we need to classify its algebraic expression according to the numbers of term. 5a is a monomial. 2x plus 9y minus 5c, tatlo. That is a trinomial, at the same time a multinomial. 9w plus 2, this is a binomial, at the same time a multinomial. 4c minus 3d plus 5w minus k, it is a multinomial, no? Next, we have this one. Kinds of polynomial according to degree. So what are the kinds of polynomials according to degree? So we have what we call the constant, the linear, the quadratic, the cubic, the quartic, and the quintic. How do we know whether it is a constant term? A constant term, we have only 10. Actually, 10 comes from 10x raised to 0. Any number raised to 0 is 1. 10 times 1 is 10. This is a constant polynomial. We have linear. How do we know whether it is linear? If the degree of the polynomial is 1, the exponent of x is 1. Actually, it doesn't have exponent, but there is an exponent there. Akala mo lang wala, pero meron, no? So this is a linear polynomial of degree 1. What is a quadratic? A polynomial with degree 2. Look at the highest exponent. The highest exponent is 2. If the highest exponent of the variable is 2, that is a quadratic polynomial. What is a cubic? A polynomial with degree 3. Look at the highest exponent of the variable. The highest exponent is 3. Since the highest exponent is 3, that is a cubic polynomial. What is a quartic? The highest exponent of the variable is 4. So, the highest exponent of the variable is 4. What is a quintic? A polynomial with degree pi. The highest exponent of the variable is pi. By the way, we have only one variable here, x. If we have only one variable, the highest exponent of that one is the degree of the polynomial. The degree of a polynomial in one variable is the highest degree of each term. All right, we have this one, 3x raised to 7 plus 5xy. But we don't have one variable. We have two or more variables. How do we know the degree of a polynomial if we have two or more variables? The degree of a polynomial in two or more variables is the sum of the highest exponent of its term. The sum. So look at this one. The sum, that is 1 plus 7, that is 8. This is 2 plus 4, that is 6. This is 1 plus 2, that is only 3. This is 2 plus 4, this is 6. So the degree of this one is 6. This is 2 plus 1 plus 2, that is 5. The degree is 5. This is 1 plus 1, this is 2. This is 1 plus 2, that is 3. The highest degree is 3, so the degree is 3. So this is 1 plus 1, this is 1 plus 11, that is 12. The degree of this polynomial is 12 degree. Thank you for watching.